Well, what's going on, guys? It is a cold day here in the Buckeye. As you can see, I'm dressed for the Arctic Circle. So today I was going to kind of jump on here and make a little video here and discuss something that kind of rubs me the wrong way, to be quite frank about it. And it is the stereotype people are pitting on full-time RVers. Today, I went to a customer that I go to quite a bit when I'm here in the Buckeye State here and I'm working. And this person knows that I travel around in my RV and live full time in my RV, which, he's very envious of this and wishes he could do it. And he's, trying to figure out a way to do this. But there's another person who worked there as well. He kind of introduced me to this person today. And this person was one of those people who didn't quite understand that. Their first thought was, well, I'm sorry, can you not afford to live in a house? Or, I'm sorry you're displaced. I explained to him, I said, I'm not displaced. We chose to live this life because this is what we wanted to do for us. This is our free spirit coming out, that we, wanted to have something better in life than the conformity that everybody else has of, same routine every day, to work, from work, back home. And, a lot of people don't get that. And I kind of wanted to go ahead and touch base on this, not just because of this one individual. We've had several comments for people who's kind of stumbled upon our channel and kind of said the same thing. And then, not even just people on our channel. When we elected to do this, we said things to family. Family just kind of looked at us like we totally, our cheese had slid off our cracker. I mean, honestly, they don't quite understand. But, I think, unfortunately, it's one of those things that gets embedded in you as a young person growing up. You see your mom and dad do it this way. You see your mom and dad do it that way. And then they work all their lives. And then they go play. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. I'm not saying that people shouldn't do, to live in the stick and brick. I'm not telling people they should go live in an RV. I'm telling people that you should make choices that concern your life and makes your life happy. Because, for people who live in a stick and brick, good. If you're happy there, that's fine. That's fine. But the negativity of people who live in a stick and brick and think that every RVer is a displaced person in life who can't afford to do this or can't afford to do that, you're not right. It's not always the case for a lot of people out here who do this. It's about your choice of freedom, your way of expressing yourself, and a way of doing what fulfills your life, whatever that may be. You need to fulfill your life and do the things that's going to make you happy. Now, like I said, there's just that stereotype of people who think that everyone who lives in an RV is that way, and they can't do any better or something to that nature. And the other part of that is, that we're not productive members of society. We don't contribute. We don't do this. We don't do that. We're trying to figure out a way to skip out of everything. Well, I'm not retirement age. I work every day. I work, so, I'm paying taxes out of that just like everybody else out there, whether you live in a stick and brick or not. I'm paying those same taxes. And then a lot of people out here who are doing the same thing, are RVing, especially us that are not at retirement age. We are all out here working. We're making a living somehow. We're not living off the people giving us anything. Now, is there some people out there who probably kind of found a way to trick the system and get out of that? Well, they probably have. But you know what? If they can live with themselves for that, that's up to them. But there's a lot of us RVers out here who get up every day, single day, and do the same thing you guys do from your stick and brick. We just have the choice of waking up in a better spot, or waking up to an amazing, beautiful place anywhere in the country we want to be, or wherever. It's totally our choice. And if we get tired of something, we can move on down the line. It doesn't hurt our feelings. But, it really comes down to choice. And there's so many people out there, unfortunately, I think, that get into the thing of, they're to be validated in life, they have to have all these possessions of things. They have to have something better than this person or something better than that person. If you honestly feel that you need to have possessions or some sort of item to validate your life, I feel sorry for you. But that's your choice. If you need that kind of assurance and that kind of validation to make you feel like you're worthy of life, then that's fine. That's your thing. It's I don't want to live that way, and I'm not going to live that way because I don't validate myself on what I have. I validate on myself on experiences in life, things I get to do, places I get to go. Because seriously, when you think about it, you can have all these worldly possessions, but when you're gone, you can't take it with you. When you get to be a certain age, you got kids, they slap you in a nursing home, or because they don't want to deal with you, and all your possessions that you've collected all this time, somebody else is going to enjoy them. I personally feel that life is all about experience, moments, and living a good story. And leaving something for people, younger generations in your family, to kind of think, wow, they were something, they did this, they did that. That's part of the reason we make these YouTube videos, is for other people in the family. They see this, and see, wow, they were innovators and they did this stuff the way they wanted to do it. They lived, and to show people that it's okay to live differently. It's okay to, pursue your adventure, pursue your life, pursue your dreams of travel, pursue your thirst for adventure, and that's really the reason we do it. Both of my parents, they worked and worked until the day they died, and they always put off, their travel. We'll do that when we get older. Well, unfortunately, my mother didn't make it, and my father died of cancer, and it's just one of those things. And I think for me, that was one of the things that kind of pushed me more toward, live for the day kind of spirit, live my adventure, live my story, do what I want. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not cheating anybody by doing this. I'm living my life. I'm living the adventure. I'm living and breathing my happy. And there's nothing wrong with living your own happy and making your own happy. And, for you that are watching this video here who are afraid that somebody's going to look down on you, and that's what's holding you from it, if you don't have thick enough skin to just kind of say, hey, look, it's my life. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to live how I want. If you're going to let the people who are in, the normal thing, what people call normal, and having, and have to be validated by possessions, then this RV life is probably not for you. But see, there's one aspect a lot of people don't seem to understand when they hear that you're a full-time RVer and you live in an RV. They always look at you like I said, you're scum of the earth. A lot of people don't seem to realize a lot of our RVs out here cost almost as much as your house. If you want to get technical and get crazy with numbers and things like that. And sometimes places we stay is definitely more money than your house payment. I'm not trying to push it around like that, but the next time you think that a full-time RVer is a scumbag because they chose to live free, live their life the way they want, does not mean they're a damn hobo. Just really does not mean they're, a lower class citizen, or they're trying to skip out, not pull their weight as, society needs, and being a productive member of society. Just because we live in an RV does not mean we're a lower class citizen. It just does not. And I'm hoping that this will kind of shed some light. I work every day. My wife works. We're not retirement age. And like I said, that's the biggest thing, is we don't want to wake up when we're 60 years old, if we get blessed to make it that long, and retire, 65 like most people do, and, here one day, gone the next. That's really the way life works. And we don't want to do that. We want to experience our life while we're still healthy and able enough to go experience these things and have these experiences. And am I telling you to run out and buy an RV and go do this? No, I'm not. I'm telling you to live your life and live your happy and live your adventure. That's what I'm telling you to do. Because you're not promised tomorrow. You're not promised next week. You're not promised the next hour of breathing. You're just not. You don't know what's going to happen on a day day basis. Live happy. Live the way you want. Be what you. Just kind of like the whole thing of riding motorcycles. People don't get it. Riding motorcycles. Oh God, that's so dangerous. Yeah, can riding a motorcycle be dangerous? Yes, it can. Very dangerous. But the level of freedom you experience on those two wheels, that's a feeling you can't get unless you've done it. And it's the same way in RV. It is an experience you'll never get. The freedom of this, you'll never get until you've done it or until you've tried it. So I guess I should say, don't knock it until you've tried it. Anyway, guys, this is Tony. Sorry to kind of ranted on this video today, but I just want people to understand, everybody out here who RV are not hobos. We are productive members of society. We could be your brother. We could be your cousin, your mother, your friend, your old next door neighbor. We're not hobos. We're not parasites on society. So, be kind. Be kind to one another, and don't try to thrash everybody else's dreams and keep them from living life and doing things they want to do by putting that stereotype on them. Let everybody be themselves. Stay safe, guys. This is Tony, and we'll talk to you soon.